I'm Patrick Bailey with IQlist.com. Today is March 12th, 2018, and in this video I'm going to be going over how to download, install, and register Fusion 360 so you can use it for your 3D printer at home to make new designs. Okay, first, give me 30 seconds here just to get on my soapbox real quick. I'm new to 3D printing, so I'm not sure of all the tools out there that you can use to actually design and create things that you can actually slice and create on your 3D printer. But with that, having looked around just briefly and just starting out, I looked and I saw that AutoCAD had this Fusion 360 tool that you can register for free if you're going to use it just for home use, not as a business. And because it's from Autodesk, that seems like the best way to go for a couple of reasons. One, it's from the AutoCAD people. This should be a very, very powerful tool. It may or may not have a high learning curve. I don't know yet. I fiddled with it a little bit and made one thing, and it wasn't that bad. But even if it has a bit of a learning curve, it should be very, very powerful. And also, it's a tool used in industry. So for us and our family, we homeschool. I've got 2 kids homeschool, and I could probably grab some 3D program and they could make something and do that, but no one's going to pay them to use that in industry. It's not a skill that they can sell. Or they can put on their resume, really. Oh, I used this weird CAD program that no one cares about. And that may be fine, it may be dandy, but I would rather spend the time and get them to learn AutoCAD, even though it may be more difficult. I don't know yet, because I've only done a few things and it wasn't bad. But I like them to learn those tools, because if they end up going in that industry, in any industry where they're going to use AutoCAD tools, they've got some experience. So, enough of my soapbox. I'm going to go show you how to download and install this now. Okay, for those of you who might like links and just copy and text, I actually did put this on my blog post. I put a blog post about this and all the details on how to do it. But let me just go through it now. So what you need to do, and I'll put this link in the show notes, is head over here to the Autodesk Fusion people. And then what you got to do is download the free trial. Now when you click on download the free trial, what's going to happen is they're going to ask for all your information. So put all your information in. I'll put mine in here, but I'll use a different email address this time because I want to re-register it under another email address. Okay, now download this free trial. Agree to the policy, download the free trial. It's going to download Fusion. Oh, I'm missing something. Oh, phone number. Put my phone number. Yeah. Oh, and a company name. And this time I'll use a Yahoo address just to see if it works. Last time I just used my own personal address. Let's see if it's going to complain about that. Nope. There it goes. Downloading. Downloading. Okay. So while that downloads, it should be a big file. Oh, well no, it's not. Pretty quick. Okay, so there it is in my downloads folder. So once you download it, let's run it from, you can run it there. Or I can just go here and click on it to start this guy up. There's going to be some more to download. It's not done yet. So that guy starts up, and it goes through their process. Okay, there we go. Now it's starting up. Or it's on the next phase at least. There you go. Autodesk Fusion 360. And what it hopefully will do is ask me to register here at some point. Oh, no, remembered my old credentials. Ugh. Okay, let me sign out. I remember my old credentials on my system because I did install this before. There we go. So you should see something like this. Where it says, hey, sign in. So chances are you don't have an account yet with Autodesk, so you need to go create one. So I'll create one. But I'll use my alternate email, which is actually a Yahoo email. And create a password. And agree to their terms. And create an account. that you actually need an account to run this. So once you create that, they should send a confirmation email out to you, which may take a minute or two. There we go. Okay, so just to show this, here is the confirmation email I got. So all you gotta do is once you get this is just click verify email. That should pop you over here. And then you can sign in to the account that you just created. Now you're signing in on the web. I'm still new to this, but I guess there's probably some tools in here that you can use that are interesting. Maybe there's some cloud storage, I don't know. There you go. So click done. So now you've got an account, and I happen to be logged in on their website, but that's not what I want to do at the moment, so I'll just let that be. So now I go back here, and let's see. Okay, go back here and click continue. So now I'm on the 360 program, and hopefully we'll see if it remembers my last login or not. I'm just hoping it does it as a fresh new user and gives me that 30-day license. Well, it probably won't. Okay, I won't be able to show that very well, I guess. Oh, no, perfect. Okay, so here you see the term ends in 30 days. Now what they do is for this 30-day trial, they give you Fusion Ultimate, which has like every little thing you could possibly have. And I don't know what cool things are in there, but I don't want to accidentally use them right now. So what I want to do is, here, close that. And so I want to register it, but I want to register it as, there's a couple of free accounts. There's a student account, and there's also an enthusiast/startup account. So what you can do is click on that, click on the term ends in 30 days. This guy pops up. And so if you're an educator, you can get an educator one, which I probably could do for homeschooling, but I'm going to apply this to myself on this computer at least, and you go for the enthusiast, which is free. You have to re-register every year, I think. And also it's used for a startup/enthusiast, so you could use it for your company, assuming your company makes less than $100,000 a year. And if you're making that money, it's probably time to start paying Autodesk because, hey, they built this tool and they deserve some money, right? So let me click on start, sign up as an enthusiast. So I'll click on this guy and accept the terms, submit. It says, thank you for signing up. And so then you hit close. And now it's worked. So it's that easy. If I go over here, but I always like to double check because I want to make sure I'm using the right license and not being in some weird situation where I got more tools that are going to magically go away in 30 days. So to go over here and click on About, and you should see Autodesk Fusion 360, Active Plan, Fusion 360 Ultimate Startup. That's what I want. And expires March 12th, 2019. So that is exactly what I wanted. So you are installed, you are good to go, and you're registered. So next, I'll go attempt to make something. This is not going to become a big Autodesk tutorial. I just want to make something and then convert it into an STL file so I can actually put it in Prusa control. Okay, now the 3D printing nerd has a great tutorial he put out, I guess a while ago, showing how to make a maker's coin. So I'm going to try to remember what he did on that real quick. And I'll put a link to his video here in the show notes. But I'm going to go sketch something up real quick. So let's see. So I'll go here and say create a sketch. And here you can see here's the different planes. And so I'll just choose one. I'll choose this one. And so now I'm looking at like a CAD drawing. And I'll go and I'll make a line. So I'll choose the line tool. And I will kind of badly follow his example on making a coin. And down and there. Okay, so I got this shape. Now I'm going to leave this shape of that. He actually did some rounded circular stuff and all this really neat stuff, but I just don't want to go crazy about it. So I'm going to leave that as is. So now I want to take that shape and spin it around to make a coin. So I can click on here and click create and revolve. And so from here I can select, let's see, select that guy. So okay, so I've selected that surface, and then I want to, am I choosing the right one? Revolve, I think so. One side, new body, join, intersection, angle. Did I just mess this up? No. Oh, we gotta select something. So select that guy. See, I'm so new to this. So let me break off and go look at his tutorial again to get myself straight on how to turn this guy around. Okay, I think I have it now. See how green I am? I don't know what's going on. So I need to select the axis that it's going to rotate around. I forgot to do that. And I'm going to select this axis. Boom, and there we go. Done, 360. So that is exactly what I want. So I'm just going to leave it that simple. So now I've got this coin, but I need to make an STL file so that I can put it on my Prusa 3D printer. So I'll come down here and select make and go to 3D print and then send to 3D print utility, unbox that for now because I'm not getting complicated at all. And I need to select something. So I need to select that I'm actually going to 3D print and hit OK. And then let me save this to my desktop and I will call it test disk. And it'll make an STL file. And then from there, now that I have that, let me open up my Prusa control and let me import it. See if that works. Test disk. Boom. Now it's on its side. I'm not sure how to, aside from creating a different orientation, I'm not sure how to make it not be on its side to begin with. But I can rotate it in here. So I'll rotate it on the x-axis. There we go, -90. There we go, that's kind of big. I'm not going to print it that big. Let me make it 60%, 50%. I don't need to be that big to prove it actually does it. Okay, so here's this little tiny coin looking thing. And so I'll just generate the code for that and I'll go print it out later and see if it actually works. I think this is really cool. So I am really, really excited. But anyway, so that's how you install Autodesk Fusion 360 and register it. So you actually don't need to worry about 30 days. Don't need to worry about paying it unless you're going to use it professionally. If you're using it professionally and you're going to make money off it and you're a 100K plus business, hey, pay them. They've got a fee structure. It's not the end of the world, but it's a really powerful product. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited to teach my kids. I'm very excited to learn how to make things. It's been, to my shame, I should say shame, I used to do AutoCAD eons ago. That was part of my job, but I haven't done it in almost 20 years. And so this excites me to actually get back and doing design and using these cool tools. But anyway, this is just too cool. I think this is the way to go. If I'm wrong, tell me, hey, don't, post some comments, say, no, this is far too complex, use this tool or use this tool. Or if you think I'm right, hey, say I'm right. And there may be alternate tools for reasons, like, hey, here's this tool. It's really easy for younger kids to learn to make blocks and see it come to life. I don't think you're going to teach Autodesk to most 8-year-olds. But my son, he's 14. I got him to make a maker's coin the other day, and he did just fine. So I don't think it's beyond the capabilities of a young adult to get something going. And especially nowadays, there are so many tutorials on YouTube. So I'm excited to learn this and actually make something more than just a disc. But anyway, cool. That wraps up this video. I think if I actually do print this out, I'll add another section to this video just doing a time lapse because time lapses are fun. Well, there's my little printed out 3D coin. I wouldn't call it a maker's coin. There's nothing really special to it. But it's kind of a cool little thing to fidget with. So I've been sitting here playing with it. I even printed another one out. It's kind of just a goofy little fun thing. I don't know. But this is really cool that now I feel really empowered. There's a lot to learn. There's still a lot more to go. But now I've done a little bit in Autodesk. Just a little bit. Just enough to, wet your whistle on that whole thing. So, See, now I want to go back and, like recently I printed out a little doghouse for my daughter that the walls were too thin. So now I want to go back in Autodesk and design a new doghouse for her. And it's just cool. Anyway, but it turned out well. I'm really happy about Autodesk. I'm just learning. So hopefully get some more videos going as I learn how to do some more cooler things. But I am really, really excited about what it can do and all the possibilities. So, okay, I think that's enough for this video. So I'll just stick some time lapse on the end of this showing this guy getting crated. Hey, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, hey, give it a thumbs down. Also, if you like what we were doing here, subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button. And lastly, have a piece of info to share? Just post a comment.